What's going on, guys? So welcome back. We had a nice long holiday weekend. First and foremost, I hope everyone was able to enjoy themselves, whether it was spending it with family, friends, or just kind of relaxing on your own. With that being said, a little bit of a mixed bag coming into today's session. We had an initial pop that got stuffed at supply. Then we kind of rolled over, consolidated, and then it looked like we were going to flush and wash out, and it never really came. However, some stocks provided some good opportunities, both long and short today, intraday. The ranges were big enough to take part in trades to the long side as well as to the short side. Just needed to make sure that you were locking in profits along the way. This is definitely not a market right now where you just put on a short position and think that you're going to come back tomorrow and it's going to be lower. And this is not a time where you can just kind of buy stocks long and then come back in a few days and it's going to be higher. It's not that type of market. You need to really monitor and manage your trades. With that being said, I've got the daily chart pulled up. Last week we had 1, 2, 3 days, 4 days actually worth of sideways action. Really didn't go nowhere. We had a tight range to the top. We had a tight range to the bottom. This line in the sand of 337.80s was big level here. If we started to confirm this going down, potentially we have more room down, and we did in fact confirm it going down. However, bulls stepped in and kind of bought this back up. We did try to make a push higher. However, bears stepped in and pushed this back down. If you take a look at today's candlestick, and this is even though we did finish green slightly, pretty much flat on the day, we had waves up and waves down. This is an indecision candlestick. Bulls and bears fighting for position here. We are still under the daily 5-day moving average. So typically, anytime we're below the 5-day moving average, it's going to tell you who has control of the next day's market sentiment. As of right now, sellers are still in control going into tomorrow. That changes if the bulls can reclaim the 5-day moving average. That price is going to need to adjust to 341 on a daily close. So if the bulls want to get a little bit of buying power going here, they're going to really need to get in close over that 341 area. Even from the 341 area, we are going to have that supply up to 346, but at least it'll give us perhaps another day worth of buying pressure where stocks are going to be able to go higher. Now, if the sellers take control of today's lows, it would be confirming this washout here from the consolidation last week, and that price is going to be 335.71. Anything below 335.71 could be looking at a macro flush. Where would we potentially be looking to flush down to? Well, we got a little bit of an area to fill down here at 328. I think that we could be coming down to the 328 if we confirm this 335 area. If that's the case, and if we look at this as a low, and then we look at this 328 area, this would be considered a higher low. We could draw a trend line here. Stocks can come down to this area, bounce off, bounce off, bounce off, bounce off, and we could still make a run higher. So don't get too concerned if you're a long-term investor or a long-term swing trader. We still have not put in a lower low or a lower high yet. What we're still working on here is a little bit of a trend line. So big run up, big pullback. Now what are we doing in this area? Are we going to chop around and push higher, or are we going to make that attempt of a bounce and then now break down? If we do lose this trend line and we lose this level here and we start to confirm these lows of today, we will be coming lower and we will be testing some lower levels going back to March and even January. So something to keep an eye on. I wouldn't be too concerned. We don't need to make it too hard. Stocks are going to be in the middle of ranges right now. So what we're looking for, previous day high, previous day low, those are going to be your best macro plays. Kind of sit and be patient. If stocks are trading in between those ranges, there's no reason to really rush the trade. Just kind of wait for something to confirm. Like I said, on the triple Qs, we need to get over 341 to go long, and we needed to get under the 335.71 to go short. That's going to be your breakouts and breakdowns. Hope that helps. Join the Discord. That link is down in the description box below. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel and give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys all in the next trading video.